And alongside me today, a man who...
Hey guys, we're back. Welcome to a co-op race with my good friend 13 Racing. Here in Spa in career mode, I'm starting for pole and he's back at the P9. So we are both in the top 10. We are looking to get some double points. This race, very fun race. I thought I'd share it with you as we have the fire red lights. And away we go. Norris is starting on mediums. Wow. Max gets ahead. I outbrake myself. Max pulls a mean switchback in the turn 1 and gets ahead. Yeah, really, I was really outbraking myself there. But yeah, up at the Euros and Radion and down to the Camel Straight, I was faster than Max. I deployed some battery and I went out on the outside, and he was a little bit more brave on the brakes than myself, and he stays ahead. As we navigate through the tight second sector, my friend 13 Racing is doing great. Actually, he's still in the points, I believe. Down at the back here was we had a very tricky qualifying session. It was raining, then it was drying, and we didn't know whether to go out on dries in the end. Then we're just waiting for everybody to go out. Then we see what everybody else does. So it's a very tricky qualifying session. So yeah, as we get down to the third sector, the back straight of the I start catching up to Max, but I didn't wanna just do anything rash. I was just trying to be very patient. As we bump him at the bus stop, yeah, over the line we are right behind him. I was just trying to get in his DRS, and my plan is to get him at this Camel Straight after the Euros and Radion. Yeah, up the hill, I get the jump on him. I'm quicker. I deploy battery and I have the DRS now. I just wanted a very clean overtake, but AI seems to wiggle left and right. As we cleanly get past him, down to the braking zone, we brake on time and we get the move done. And right now we're just trying to push these tires, and I run a little bit wide in the gravel there. Just push these tires to the end. I was hoping that I could make them last for at least 5 laps. I was planning on pitting on lap 6, but tire wear here and these softs, I will have to take care of them a little bit so they can be effective for the entire 6 laps, but I think they can handle it pretty decently. This is of course this race from my POV. This is my race, my impressions of this race. You can check out my friends 13 Racing's Mr. 13, his race from his POV down at his channel, which I will drop the link for which I will drop the link down in the description below. If you happen to like our content that I do of us shares, feel free to like and subscribe. As we set the fastest lap of the race, and we are already out of the DRS of Max Verstappen, so 1.2 seconds ahead. Just trying to push, deploy the battery just to get out of that DRS, because if someone is in your DRS at the Camel Straight, he's most probably, in my experience, most probably gonna catch up. They're gonna catch up to you, and it's gonna be a fight. As me and Max already make a significant gap towards the guys behind, towards the 2 Ferraris, and land on the mediums. Yeah, I think 13 is still doing rather well. this is a tricky and the tricky track, and it is the longest lap of the calendar. So of course you need to, we needed to be very very concentrated on what we are doing. As I, just as I was saying that, I'm off the track, but it's alright. It's still pool one, so you can just safely rejoin. Maybe I lost a little bit of time, but I'm still very. I was just surprised by how quick I was. It is. I did quite a lot of practice on this track, just in time trial, and we drove the practice sessions. So we both of us felt pretty good, pretty confident going into qualifying. Even though it was very very tricky, both of us had great results. Had really good results. I mean, the equal performance is off, so this is the Alpine from real life, which is at this point in our careers, this is our first season as a co-op career. We are somewhere in the midfield, so this is a midfield cup, and I'm just on raw pace faster than everyone. But I have a custom setup. I got the setup from Matt212. Maybe I tweaked it just a little bit to my preferences, but Mr. Matt212, thank you very much for your setups. They seem to work pretty well for me, and they're very good over one race. Considering these setups, you can get a setup from an esports driver, but those are usually time trial setups, and they are very extreme. You know, the differences between front rings and rear rings, they are very extreme, and it takes and the cars are very sensitive, and they are designed for qualifying, not for a race. Matt212 did a race setups, which is really nice. I tweaked it a little bit, and I just gained and I took it for a spin in these practice sessions, and I've been feeling pretty good, and I just dominated the entire weekend. I had the sprint pole, I won the sprint race, and right now I am in leading comfortably, already 2.5 seconds ahead, leading this race, which is really nice. I've been improving a lot these past few months in this game, just like my friend 13 Racing. It is very enjoyable driving with him. We learn from each other, push each other beyond our comfort zones. We learn a lot from each other. We share everything we know. It's just very enjoyable driving this career with him. This is the first race that that we both of us decided to post, because it was a great result for both of us finally. So yeah, next season we are going to probably step this up a notch. Next season we're probably going to drive for a better team, for a different team, and we are going to make a series out of this, just step it up a notch on this content creating side as well, and the driving side as well. We both enjoy it, we both have fun. It's great. Life is good, and life is good. As we continue on lap 5, tires, as you can see, I made a few mistakes. Tires are starting to give up a little bit. I can't be as comfortable as I was with them at the moment, and lap times are starting to fall off slowly. My teammate 13 Racing I think he's pitting on this lap, and I will pit probably on the next. Yeah, I'll pit on lap 6. He pitted now, and he's gonna try and go for the undercut. So we are all on softs except Lando Norris. Lando is going to take mediums, a few more laps I believe, and he's going to switch onto softs. I think that's the only thing that makes sense for him from P5 to switch on to softs on lap 10 or lap 9. Then he switched on to softs. I think hards are an option for this race. So yeah, just trying to save some battery now, since I have a lot of I built up a nice comfortable gap to Max behind me. I just try to save battery in this middle sector, just to have it when I go out after the pit stop. I'll probably end up in some kind of traffic, so I didn't want to be out of battery when I race against other people. I just hope I won't get stuck behind someone. It is at this point that on lap 6 the softs felt pretty. That second sector has become trickier and trickier with one tires, because I'm running very low wings, very low wings, extremely low. So the second sector is the most difficult, as we almost touched that wall over there in the pit lane. That would be very clumsy if I had any damage. Fortunately, I didn't touch the wall. So what we needed here is a good, nice and quick pit stop, as Verstappen also pits. And the pit stop was great, 2.4 seconds. I was very satisfied with it. Verstappen had some kind of an issue, probably. I didn't see him behind me, so he had some kind of a pit stop issue, and he went out behind Lance Stroll, yes, which is crucial at this point for me. I come out behind Antonelli and Piastri, of course, on on fresh tires, much fresher tires. As we make our way down the second sector, we are gaining a lot of time on Piastri and Antonelli. I just hoped that I would be able to clear them very quickly, so they don't hold me up. I'm trying to get away from Max as much as I can, but he's already like 4 seconds behind Stroll. So that is, yeah, he's like what, 7-8 seconds behind me. So which is remarkable. We went into the pit lane, he was 2 seconds behind. 2.3 is, I think, 3 seconds behind, and now he's already 7 seconds behind. Lance Stroll finally helps me instead of just wreaking havoc on the grid. I mean, in this simulation, he also, just like in real life, he tends to do a lot of wild stuff on the racetrack. But all respect to him, in real life he had some good performances. Sometimes he even outperformed Alonso. So yeah, he's there with Eddie's money, but he is, as we put out a mean dive bomb on Oscar Piastri. I really wanted to get ahead. That wasn't really a fair move. It was a dirty move on Oscar, I will admit, but I just wanted to get ahead. I got away without a penalty, and that's fine. Now Antonelli to clear. We are much faster than him. As we get the objective to overtake him before lap 12, but I think that is that would be achieved much sooner. As Verstappen is still behind Lance Stroll, so Stroll is defending very good against on all the tires against the reigning world champion. As we are being very patient here with Kimi Antonelli, just trying to get a good exit at the end of the second sector to overtake him into that back straight. We charged up the the battery. Now it's go time, and I managed to clear him. I approached him very quickly. I managed to clear him very easily. As he moved past us, he almost drives into the side of us, but fortunately he didn't, as we clear him very quickly. And I have a lot of clean air in front of me, and I want to make use of it on these fresh tires. So starting lap 9, only Lando Norris in front, who hasn't pitted yet because he started on mediums. 4 seconds ahead. He was P5 in this. McLaren is the fastest car on the grid in this season, this co-op career season 1. McLaren is by far the fastest car, and Lando Norris just seemed to underperform the entire of this season. I mean, in real life, he just showed up after Zandvoort. They were back and forth the entire season. Him and Piastri, very interesting. Sometimes a lot of controversial stuff between them. The papaya rules, as they said. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, both of them were unfortunate in some moments, but those McLaren, in my opinion, was influencing the racing between those two guys too much, in my opinion. I think they just should have let them race. They just, especially the swapping because of pit stop errors, that is just, it's just, for me, it's very, it's killing the in my opinion, killing the excitement and the joy of watching the racing. Like, McLaren are influencing it too much. It's almost like it's very bland in my opinion. So as Lando Norris in front of us dives into the pit lane, and we reclaim our first place on lap 10. Behind us, Max Verstappen reclaims the second spot, 8 seconds, almost 8 seconds behind. So enormous difference. It was after all is said and done, since the pit stop, I gained 5 seconds on Max, which is very unusual for me. I usually just lose time in the pit lane because or I get a speeding penalty sometimes. From time to time I get a speeding penalty, or I have a slow pit stop, or I slow down too much in the pit lane. I don't use the entire length of the pit lane for driving quickly. I slow down way before the entry line, and I lose a lot of time. But now I did it decently, and I'm doing very good, just comfortably cruising as I extend my lead, which is even more astonishing to me, how I was just able to build the gap. Right now it's over 9 seconds, so very fast race from my side. My teammate is had a very exciting race. Definitely check it out on his channel. His was much more eventful and more interesting than mine. Again, I will drop the link to his channel down in the description below. He was fighting tooth and nail the entire race. He was calm, he was composed, he was calculated. Very good outing from him as well. I'm super proud of him. And he is, as I can see now, he's in very big traffic. So right now I built a 10-second gap. So now I'm just bringing it home now. 4 more laps to go. I'm just trying to bring it home, not to spin out, not try to do anything reckless. No. Not risking it too much, as Gabriel Bortoleto is out of this race, mechanical failure, as he parks it up on the grass by the pool, in the middle of the pool corner. Very unfortunate for the rookie. Also that in real life now, his crash in Brazil was insane. If that was 15 years ago, he would have been next to Jesus on the spot. He is just very, very lucky that he's driving in 2025 and not in like 2005. He went unharmed. That just shows how much F1 has progressed in the technology, and F1 has progressed regarding safety. I'm glad he's okay. He's such a bright young talent. He's got a lot of pace. I like him really, really much. He's driving in a new team next season, and I really wish him all the best. I mean, it's the same team, but it's Audi F1 team now. It's no longer the Kick Sauber or Steak Sauber. Already 11 second gap, just increasing the gap. So I'm pushing decently. I'm not risking too much, but I really have a good solid pace in my opinion. The Verstappen is dropping back actually by quite a big margin each lap, which also surprised me very much how much I was able to push in these closing laps of the race. I'm very excited for this co-op campaign with my good friend Mr. 13. It's just I feel very grateful to have met him. He's my F1 buddy. And my friend, of course, in general in life. I hope we will have a long and fruitful YouTube career, YouTube sim racing career alongside each other. As my front right touches 30% tire wear, it's starting to fall off a little bit, but not too much. The rest of my tires are holding up pretty well, so I don't feel like a lot of I don't feel that tire wear too much, because it's only the front right, the front left is good. I feel it a little bit, but the rears are holding up pretty well. I mean, it's only lap 13. Tire wear on this game is a killer, especially with these setups. You have to really learn how to take care of your tires with the setup and with your driving to conserve the tires. Tire wear is brutal. It's much more amplified since last year. I'm really curious to see how the next generation of cars will feel like in the game, as well as how they will look like on track in real life. In the game, I really am curious how they will how races will go, how strategies will adjust. I'm very excited. Very excited about it as we say goodbye to the DRS. And the cars are going to be smaller, so maybe I managed to pull off an overtake in Monaco. Maybe. Actually, in this campaign, I won in Monaco as well, so I'm on pace to win my second race of the season. Because in Monaco, I just put it on. I managed to put it on pole because AI seems slower than usual on Monaco. I put it on pole by I think over 1 second. It was just a wild margin in an Alpine. So it is fairly. The AI is fairly slow in Monaco, I would say, in qualifying. So I put it on pole and it just didn't let anybody by, and I won the race. It's very easy. As we build our, on the penultimate lap, we have a 15-second gap to Max Verstappen, which is actually wild, since I started racing without any assists, and in career modes I haven't won by this large of a margin, which is amazing. I'm very happy for myself. This is a very consistent driving. I know it's not esports level or like elite level, but I'm learning how to drive without assist, just like my friend 13 Racing, and I think we both of us are doing very good job. And of course, as I mentioned, and I run onto the gravel because why not? Add some more tire wear and lose some more grip. It's for fun. Now I have a 17-second gap to Max, which is crazy. But he's fighting with Charles Leclerc, I believe. Both of them are in a fight for P2 as we start the final lap, and for the final time in this race we are going uphill up to the most famous corner of all the circuits in the world, the Eau Rouge, and the follow-up in Raidillon. As our tire wear is decent, except the front right, which is on 41% at the moment. And as we make our way through the second sector, we just try to cruise it home nice and slow. I'm very proud of how I drove over here, and I think that I should be, because I have a very high tendency of being very good in qualifying and being very bad in a race. I always end up causing a safety car, or spinning out, or having damage, or having a speeding penalty, speeding in the pit lane. So I always do something clumsy which costs me the race or a good result. So yeah, this over here, as we make our way into the third sector, this race I didn't do anything clumsy, as I make our way through the bus stop corner, the final corner, and as we drive towards the checkered flag, we win the Belgian Grand Prix by a convincing fashion of 18 seconds margin. Very happy. My friend 13 Racing is in P11, 3 seconds behind Oscar Piastri. Also, I'm super proud of him. Neither of us caused the safety car. We drove very consistently. We took everything the car was able to give us. Just amazing race for both of us. And yes, super proud of us both. And yeah, P1, I can't believe I drove 15 laps without crashing. So and I was just baffled when I won it, and I won it in like 18 seconds. I had the pace, I had everything. It's just that I tend to be very inconsistent. But yeah, super happy. In an Alpine, winning in an Alpine, yeah, they in real life they are far from winning, but we will see next year how their car will look like. I hope I like Gasly, and I really would like for him to fight for championship one day. He's a very good driver. He's been in Formula One for a long time. I really wish him like to have a good car and a championship fight. And yeah, that would be it for this race. Thank you. Of course, thank you so much for watching. Me and my friend will continue racing, of course. Sometimes we may upload something from this season. I don't know how we will do, but next season we will make a series out of it. Hopefully on a better team. But yeah, we'll try to make most of it this season in an Alpine. Improve more, and learn more about everything, about strategy, setups, quali, driving in the wet conditions, and everything. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. My channel as well as my friend's channel, if you like his content. Again, I would suggest for you to go to his channel and check out his side of this race, which is much more interesting. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll be seeing you in the next one. Cheers.